What if you woke up this morning and you knew? What if you knew deep in your soul that today was it? Today was your last day on this beautiful, complicated, wonderful earth. Take a moment. Breathe that in. What would you do differently? Who would you call? What words would you finally say? Words that have been stuck in your throat for far too long. The truth is, this isn't just a game we play in our minds. It is the most important question you can ever ask yourself. It is the question that has the power to wake you up from the slumber of your everyday life. It can shake you, and it can set you free. Think about it. The small worries that felt so big yesterday would simply melt away. The argument you had, the bill you need to pay, the judgment from a stranger, would any of it matter? Suddenly the fog would clear. You would see with perfect clarity what is truly important. It would not be the size of your bank account or the number of followers you have. It would be the love in your heart and the love you shared with others. It would be the moments of real connection, the sound of laughter, the feeling of a warm hug. This question is your compass. It points you back to what is real. It guides you back home to yourself. This is not about being sad or fearful. It is about being alive, truly, deeply alive. It is about understanding the precious gift that is this very day. We walk around as if we have all the time in the world. We put our dreams on a shelf, labeled someday. We tell ourselves that we will get to it later, when things are just right. But what if later never comes? This question isn't meant to scare you. It is meant to inspire you. It is a loving reminder from the universe to open your eyes and see the magic that is all around you, right here and right now. Don't waste another minute. So I ask you again with all the love in my heart, what if today was your last day? Let that question sit with you. Don't push it away. Let it change the way you see everything. Let it change the way you move through your day. Let it be the fire that lights you up from the inside. Let it be the reason you choose joy. Let it be the reason you choose love. Let it be the reason you choose to finally, fully, and completely live. Because this one life, this one precious day, is a gift, and it is waiting for you to unwrap it. Why do we wait? We wait for the perfect moment. We wait until we lose the weight. We wait until we get the promotion. We wait until the kids are grown. We wait until we have more money. We are always waiting for something to happen before we allow ourselves to be happy. We are playing a waiting game with our own lives, and the prize is our own joy. Think about all the things you have put off, the trip you wanted to take, the class you wanted to sign up for, the apology you needed to give, the I love you needed to say. Why are they still waiting? We tell ourselves stories. We say we are not ready. We say we are not good enough. We say we do not have enough time. These stories feel so real, don't they? They are like heavy blankets that we wrap around ourselves. They keep us feeling safe and small, but they also keep us from shining our light. They keep us from stepping into the magnificent life that is waiting for us. The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. There will never be a time when everything is perfectly aligned. Perfection is an illusion. It is the enemy of a life well lived. Look around you. Life is happening now. It is in the messy, the imperfect, and the unexpected. It is in the sunrise you almost missed because you hit the snooze button. It is in the smile of a stranger you passed on the street. It is in the quiet moments when you are all by yourself, just breathing. We are so busy planning for the future that we are missing the beauty of the present. We are living in our heads, going over our to-do lists, instead of living in our hearts. We are waiting for an invitation to our own lives. But here is the secret. You are the one you have been waiting for. You are the only one who can give yourself permission to live. You do not need anyone else's approval. You do not need to wait for a sign. The sign is the breath in your lungs. The sign is the beat of your own heart. It is time to stop waiting. It is time to stop making excuses. It is time to show up for your own life. Your joy is not something to be earned in the future. It is your birthright, and it is available to you right now. I want you to picture someone. Maybe it's a man sitting in his armchair, looking out the window as the rain falls. He is thinking about all the things he wishes he had done. He is replaying conversations in his head, wishing he had said something different. Maybe it's a woman standing alone in her kitchen staring at the phone. She wants to call her sister to mend a bridge that was broken long ago, but fear holds her back. She's afraid of what might happen, so she does nothing at all. She just stands there watching the world go by outside her window. These are not just imaginary people, they are us. We have all had these moments. We have all felt that ache of regret deep in our souls. We have all looked out a window, feeling like life was happening somewhere else, to someone else. We watch others laugh and dance and love, and we wonder why that cannot be us. We feel separate, we feel alone, we feel like we are on the outside looking in. This feeling of separation is one of the most painful things a human can experience. It is a prison we build for ourselves, brick by brick. But what if we could change the view? What if we decided to stop being spectators in our own lives? Imagine that man getting up from his chair. He puts on his coat, walks out into the rain, and feels the drops on his face. He is no longer just watching the storm, he is part of it. Imagine that woman picking up the phone. Her hand is shaking, but she dials the number anyway. She speaks her truth with love. She takes a chance on connection. In that moment, everything changes. They are no longer trapped behind the glass. They have stepped into their lives. This is the choice we all have. We can stay behind the window, safe but lonely. Or we can open the door and walk outside. It can be scary. It can be messy. But it is also where life is. It is where the joy is. It is where the love is. It is where the healing is. You have the power to open that door. You can choose to step out of the shadows and into the sun. You can choose to stop watching and start participating. Your life is not a movie. You are not an audience member. You are the star. We live with a powerful illusion. We believe we have time. We move through our days as if our supply of tomorrows is endless. We say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start on Monday. I'll be happy next year. We treat our time like it's a renewable resource, something we can always get more of. But I am here to tell you the plain and simple truth. Nobody is promised a tomorrow. Not you, not me, not anyone. This very moment, this very breath is the only thing we can be sure of. This is a hard truth to hear, I know. It can feel jarring. But understanding this truth is not about creating fear. It is about creating urgency. It is about waking up to the incredible preciousness of today. When you truly get it, deep in your bones, that tomorrow is not a guarantee, everything changes. You stop taking things for granted. You start to see the magic in the ordinary. A simple cup of coffee becomes a sacred ritual. A walk in the park becomes a grand adventure. A conversation with a loved one becomes the most important meeting of the day. You start to live with a sense of wonder and gratitude. Think of all the time we waste. We waste it on blame. We blame our parents. We blame our past. We blame our circumstances for why we are not happy. We waste it on worry, replaying things that have already happened, or imagining terrible things that may never happen. We waste it holding grudges, carrying around heavy rocks of resentment that only weigh us down. All of this is a waste of the precious limited time we have. It is time to let it go. It is time to forgive. It is time to release the past so that you can be fully present in the now. The clock is ticking. This is not to make you anxious, but to make you intentional. It is a call to action. There is no more time for hesitation. There is no more time for what ifs. There is no more time to live a life that does not feel like your own. You have been given this one wild and precious life. What will you do with it? Will you let it slip through your fingers, or will you grab it with both hands? Will you live it with purpose, with passion, and with love? The choice is yours, and the time to choose is now. Fear is a powerful force. It whispers in our ear. It tells us we are not smart enough. It tells us we will fail. It tells us that people will laugh at us. It tells us to stay small, to stay quiet, to stay safe. Fear builds a prison around our hearts, and for many of us, we have lived inside that prison for so long that we have forgotten what it feels like to be free. We have let fear become the boss of us. It dictates our choices, it limits our dreams, and it steals our joy. But here is what I know for sure. Fear is a liar. Most of what we are afraid of never comes to pass. We spend hours, days, even years worrying about things that exist only in our imagination. We are afraid of being rejected, so we never ask for what we want. We are afraid of looking foolish, so we never try something new. We are afraid of getting hurt, so we never open our hearts to love. Look back on your life. How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid? How many joyful experiences did you deny yourself? Fear promises to keep you safe, but all it really does is keep you stuck. The opposite of fear is not courage. The opposite of fear is love. When you act from a place of love, love for yourself, love for others, love for life itself, fear loses its power. Think about it. When you are doing something you love, you are not worried about what other people think. When you are with people you love, you can be your true, authentic self. Love expands. It opens you up. It connects you. Fear, on the other hand, contracts. It shuts you down. It isolates you. The path to breaking free from fear is to choose love, again and again. So how do you do it? You start small. You take one small step in the direction of your fear. Make the phone call. Sign up for the class. Say no to something you do not want to do. Say yes to something that excites you. Each time you act in spite of your fear, you are breaking one link in the chain. You are telling yourself, I am stronger than my fear. You are building your muscle of courage. It will not happen overnight. But with each small act of bravery, you will get stronger. You will get freer. You will begin to reclaim your life from the grip of fear. We have talked about the past. We have talked about the future. But where does life actually happen? It happens right here, right now, in this very moment. This moment is the only real thing you have. The past is a memory. The future is a dream. All of your power, all of your potential, all of your ability to create change exists in this single, powerful moment of now. This is where your life is waiting for you. This is where you can make a new choice. This is where you can begin again. It is the point of power. Think about this simple act of breathing. You can't take a breath in the past. You can't take a breath in the future. You can only breathe right now. Your breath is your anchor to the present moment. Whenever you feel your mind wandering, whenever you feel lost in worry or regret, just come back to your breath. Feel the air enter your body and feel it leave your body. It is so simple, yet so profound. In that moment of mindful breathing, you are fully alive. You are fully present. You are home. This is where you find your joy. Joy is not in the destination. It is in the journey. It is in the now. It is in the taste of your food. It is in the warmth of the sun on your skin. It is in the sound of music that makes you want to dance. We are always chasing big, flashy moments of happiness, but true, lasting joy is found in the collection of small, beautiful moments that make up our day. The only way to experience them is to be present for them. You have to be here now to notice the magic. So, I invite you to make a commitment to the now. When you are washing the dishes, just wash the dishes. Feel the warm water on your hands. When you are talking to a friend, really listen. Put your phone away and give them the gift of your full attention. When you are walking, notice the feeling of your feet on the ground. The only time to act is now. The only time to love is now. The only time to be happy is now. Stop waiting for your life to begin. It has already begun. It is happening right now. So many of us look for happiness outside of ourselves. We think a new car will make us happy. We think a new relationship will make us happy. We think a bigger house will make us happy. We are constantly searching for something or someone to fill a void inside of us. We are looking for external things to bring us internal peace. But it never works, does it? The newness wears off. The person disappoints us. The house just becomes a bigger place to feel empty. That is because you cannot find lasting joy on the outside. True happiness, the kind that sticks, is an inside job. It is the sunshine you create for yourself. It comes from knowing who you are. It comes from accepting yourself, flaws and all. It comes from living a life that is aligned with your values and your truth. It is about learning to be your own best friend. It is about treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to someone you love dearly. When you can find that peace and love within yourself, you are no longer dependent on the world to provide it for you. How do you find this inner sunshine? You start by listening. You quiet the noise of the outside world and you listen to the still, small voice within you. What does it long for? What makes your spirit sing? What brings you a sense of purpose? Maybe it is painting, maybe it is gardening, maybe it is volunteering, maybe it is simply spending time in nature. You must carve out time to connect with your own soul. You must make space to hear your own truth. This is not selfish, it is essential. It is the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for the world. Your joy is your responsibility. Nobody can give it to you, and nobody can take it away from you. It is your own personal power source. When you are filled up from the inside, you have so much more to give to others. You become a light for the people around you. Your laughter becomes infectious. Your peace becomes contagious. Your love overflows and touches everyone you meet. Stop searching for happiness out there. Turn your attention inward. Nurture your own garden. Cultivate your own sunshine. It is there, waiting for you to let it shine. Imagine your life as a dance. For so long, maybe you have been sitting on the sidelines. You have been watching everyone else on the dance floor. You have been tapping your foot, wanting to join in, but you felt too shy, too awkward, too afraid. You told yourself you did not know the steps. You were worried you would trip and fall. So you stayed in your seat and you watched the dance of life pass you by. You watched others laugh and spin and move with freedom and joy, and a part of you ached to be out there with them. Today is the day you get up and dance. Today is the day you stop caring if you know the steps. Today is the day you move your body just because it feels good. Put on your favorite song. Turn the music up loud. In your living room, in your kitchen, wherever you are. And just move. There is no right way or wrong way to do it. There is only your way. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Let your body express the joy, the pain, the hope, the love, all of it. This is your dance. It is the dance of being alive. This dance is about more than just music. It is a metaphor for how you live your life. Are you going to live it with hesitation or with abandon? Are you going to worry about what everyone else thinks? Or are you going to move to your own beat? Living fully means embracing the whole dance. It means dancing through the joyful moments and the sad moments. It means stumbling sometimes and getting back up. It means reaching out and taking someone's hand, inviting them to dance with you. It means finding the courage to dance alone when you need to. Do not let another day go by without dancing. Speak your truth. That is part of the dance. Forgive someone. That is part of the dance. Try something that scares you. That is part of the dance. Tell someone you love them. That is the most beautiful part of the dance. You do not need an invitation. You do not need a partner. You just need to be willing. Willing to show up. Willing to be seen. Willing to be gloriously, imperfectly, beautifully human. This is your one and only dance of a lifetime. Make it a good one. We have come to the end of our time together today, but this is just the beginning for you. This is not just another article you read and forget. This is your official, personal wake-up call. The universe is knocking on the door of your heart. It is asking you, are you ready to live? Are you ready to stop scrolling through other people's lives and start starring in your own? Are you ready to trade your excuses for action, your fear for love, and your waiting for living? The time for sleepwalking is over. It is time to open your eyes. I want you to make me a promise. I want you to make yourself a promise. When you finish reading this, do not just go back to your old routine. Do one thing. Just one thing that you have been putting off. Make that phone call you have been dreading. Write the first sentence of that book you have been dreaming about. Look in the mirror and say, I love you, and really mean it. Take one small, bold step toward the life that is calling to you. That one step will create a ripple effect that will change everything. This message is not just for you. It is for everyone you know who is living in the waiting room of life. Share this with them. Talk about it. Ask them the question, what if today was your last day? Start a conversation that matters. Be the person who helps wake up the people you love. We all need these reminders. We all need someone to gently shake us and say, hey, look around. This is it. This is your life. Don't miss it. Be that person for someone else today. Be that light. So, here we are, at the edge of the rest of your life. You can continue on the path you have been on, or you can choose a new one. You can choose the path of courage, the path of joy, the path of love, the path of truth. It all comes down to a choice you make right now, in this moment. So, what will it be? Are you ready to live like you mean it? Are you ready to live like today is the only day you have? I believe you are. Now go. Stop reading and start living. I am cheering for you.